Hello, my name is Ernest Chi Cho. Sometimes it's hard to make a living in the art world. In Williamsburg, Brooklyn, local artists brush up their skills. As Hispanics celebrate the election of one of theirs as Pope, it must be remembered that things like ethnicity, race, and even nationality are now secondary to Pope Francis, whose mission is to serve a universal church of 1.2 billion Catholics. Though the Senate didn't pass the bill, one local advocacy group we met here is still working to reform gun laws. That's the great job these military men are doing here, gradually but very perfectly transporting the corpses of all the people who crashed in that aircraft belonging to Kenyan Airways. What's the way forward? I think Africa needs serious rebranding.
Africa has a strength no other continent has.
Are you optimistic? Where do you see Africa 10 years from now? Do you think this will change in your lifetime? Some people think he was not the bad boy portrayed by the West. He was a gangster, if you like. Do you see some good boy thing in Gaddafi? Tonight on Talking Point, we would like to address that issue and clarify the difference of that confusion.
Why, in your opinion, would the head of state want to change it from Reunification Day, which is very important and significant, like you just elucidated, to National Youth Day?
Anybody who tries.
When you came for elections, what kind of results were you expecting?
No, there were places where we're very, very sure and certain.
What's your relationship with journalists?
Some newspapers in this country wrote some stories that I have about 64 billion in my account.
Yes.
And
you are a very rich man.
I'm a very rich man, rich in people.
You're talking about money.
People.
You have a huge bank account.
Well,
how do you think the opposition can tackle the situation then?
As politicians, we will meet and make sure that we take political action. Because
what kind of actions?
where legal actions have failed,
yes,
it is remaining political action.
What's the definition of political
this? I cannot tell you.
Is it political?
It ought not to be political,
but
because
is it political?
It is not political. Okay, Mr. Chicho.
Do you believe in election?
Yes, I want to believe in election.
You think Cameroonians should give it a chance?
They should give them a chance. If election bungles it, they should be hanged in the public square, upside down.
Are you frightened by this continuous happening in our schools?
We should be Bible practicing Christians. Being the pastor is the greatest challenge.
It's a lucrative business, isn't it?
Lucrative business. Look, ministry is business.
One of the highly hit cities in Cameroon in terms of unemployment is Bertoua in the East region, where it stands at close to 80%.
And this reminder, Sunday is the beginning of daylight saving time. Don't forget to move your clocks forward by 1 hour, beginning at 2 a.m. The signs of climate change are glaring in almost all parts of the North Province of Cameroon. Right now I am standing on a bed of what used to be River Kani in the far North Province. As you can see, it has dried off, and we can only find sun on the beds. Rice farming in this locality is the main source of income and food. Unfortunately, the arid nature of the soil as a result of climate change is gradually frustrating some of the villagers.
La pluie ne tombe plus bien. Bon, en même temps, bon, l'eau n'entre plus bien dans le canal parce que l'eau du Logon a baissé.
Farmers in this area have always irrigated their farms with water from the Logon River, which is the biggest in the province. But Noyo Robert, a technician in the Logon irrigation scheme, makes us understand that as the years go by, the extent to which the river shrinks in the dry seasons is getting more alarming.